Hi guys, it's Marsha, and I am coming at you live on Saturday morning slash afternoon. My hair's getting a little crazy here this morning, and I wanted to talk to you about something a little different today. So I woke up today and I listened to this thing, and I thought it was absolutely great, and it is so relevant to where I am at and what's going on. Don't y'all love my shirt, Gammy? I think that's wonderful. So what I want to do is just kind of talk a little bit. Hi, Jack, and share some things that I learned with you guys this morning. So I'm going to talk about where are you at. Hey, Fran. Hey, Benji. Where are you at and where do you want to be? And how did you get where you're at? So if you're happy where you're at right now in your life and everything that's going on, how'd you get there? If you're not happy with where you're at in your life, how'd you get there? So your brain forms habits to save energy. Hey, Donna. Good to see you, hon. And so the thing you have to ask yourself is you're doing a lot of things unconsciously. About 50%, hey Priscilla, of everything that you do is a subconscious action. So your brain automatically goes and does things. So I'm just going to name a few things that some of you probably did, like brushing your teeth, checking your phone. Y'all just drop me some comments about what it is that you kind of went on autopilot. Hey, Randall, what'd you do on autopilot today? Did you get up and open your phone? Did you look at your phone? Did you brush your teeth? Did you check on your kids? Did you call your mom? Did you comb your hair, do your makeup, get dressed, use the bathroom, take a shower? What kind of things are your normal routine in your everyday life? So that's kind of what we're talking about today is how you're starting your day, how you're living your day, the choices that you make throughout that. Where are they taking you, and are they taking you where you want to go? So I would love for you guys to share this out, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do a live video every day, and I'm hoping in doing these that I will be able to project change in someone else's life. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about mine. So what I had several years back started to do is I was projecting negativity. And in projecting negativity and looking at everything all humdrum and doom and gloom, the more negativity I thought, the more negative stuff I saw, the more negative stuff that I put in my life, the more negative things that I did and participated in, drinking, drugs, being in the wrong place, wrong time, wrong people that aren't positive and uplifting. And in doing that, wake up, roll over, and go back to sleep. No, we're gonna change that. So yes, you definitely did that by autopilot. So the way I would start my day was just however it started. Pick up my phone, whatever emergency came off on that particular moment. So my life was in a constant state of turmoil, and it just didn't get any better. And so the reason it didn't get any better is because I was projecting and allowing life to just happen. And it took me to a place that I ended up being so far off from where I initially had started or wanted to be. Hey, Nanley. And so sometimes we end up in life thinking, gosh, how did I get where I'm at right now? Fortunately, I had a change in my life, and the Lord is in my life. So now I live my life differently in that I can bring positive things. So, hey, Darlene, some of the habits that I try to interject into my life is waking up, reading the Bible, praying, and just kind of not jumping right into things. Every morning, I make a couple video chats with a few people that are important to me, and try to start their day off on a positive note. So, if you change your behavior, you can change your rewards. So you show me your habits and I will show you your future. So what does your future look like? What did you do today? How did you start your day off? Did you start your day off strong? Or did you wake up, hey Dad, did you wake up and fly out of the bed and jump right into an emergency? Good morning. And jump right into an emergency or a situation and just started your day without kind of equipping yourself for what was ahead. So if you look at what habits are, so if you eat junk food all day long, ultimately in 6 months, you're probably not going to be in that good of health. However, if you change to healthy eating habits in 6 months or so, you're going to see the results, the fruit of your labor. Whatever you sow into your life, you're going to reap out of your life. If you have relationships that you respond to people in a loving, kind, nurturing way, the way you treat them, then you're going to see in 6 months that relationship grow and prosper. If in your relationships you're short and you're angry, judgmental, harsh, in the end of 6 months, you may not even have that relationship in your life anymore. So it's all how we approach things and how we do things. So let's just drop down below anything that you've done that you start your day with. What are some things that you generally do? If you're watching this live, comment live. If you're on the replay, give me a hashtag replay. So some of the things that I did this morning, brushed my teeth, brushed my hair, put on my makeup, got some coffee, took my vitamins. So where are these things taking me? Well, if I have a skincare regimen, my face is going to look better. If I have a supplement regimen that is supplementing things that I'm targeting in my body, my hair, my skin, my nails, my appetite, all of those, then if I take those daily and I do those dailies, I'm building a positive experience. If I just fly up out of the bed and just don't know where I'm going, don't know where I'm going to end up, don't have a plan for the day, I'm generally not going to get a lot done. Hey, Leonard. So are you listening to great things? Are you reading great things? What stuff are you putting in your life? Because everything that you put in, that's what you're going to get out. There's a point in time in my life, all I put in was drugs and alcohol and negativity. And what I got out of it was a nice little trip to prison. Yes, I did go that way. And unfortunately, that was not a great experience for me. But while I had that experience, when I was there, I started to change my habits. I would read my Bible every day. I would pray every day. I would interact positively every day. I would watch what I said, because what you say makes a difference in what comes back to you. Everything starts in the mind. So what you put in your mind comes out of your mouth. You're projecting what the next step is, what's going to happen after that. So another thing is, how do you greet people? When you walk into a room somewhere or someone else walks into a room, do you greet them or do you just say nothing? So that makes a difference. Whenever you interact with people, you want them to, I used to always like, hey, Will, I used to always like if I walk into a room and say, hey, how are you doing? Doesn't that make you feel like $1,000,000, you know? But you walk in a room and nobody says anything. It's like, oh, well, gosh, how does that make me feel? So if someone doesn't say something to you, you want to be the one to say something to them and project some good positive vibes. Small daily improvements are the key to staggering long-term results. So if you want some amazing results in your life in the future, make some small changes in your life now. So those of you who know me and have watched me live know that I committed to going to the gym and I fell short on that. So that's something I need to get back to. But I made a conscious effort to have that accountability on Facebook to let people know this is what I'm going to do. All right. So in following a keto lifestyle, I let everyone on Facebook know this is what I'm going to do. Accountability helps keep you on track. So you guys, as you watch, as you listen, as you participate, you guys help me to be a better me. So everything that we do has a reaction. If I don't drink enough water in a day, I'm going to be run down, dehydrated, not be able to function at my optimum level. Everything that we do, every action has a reaction. So let's talk about the benefits. All right. So working out, what benefit? What's going to result? If you work out every day, if you just go for a short walk every day, well, the benefit of that is going to be you're going to be healthier. You're probably going to see a little bit of weight loss. You're going to see a little bit of improvement in the way you're breathing. Hey, Christina, how about quitting smoking cigarettes? That's a big one. That's a hard one. But if you did quit and you didn't smoke cigarettes, what's your benefit after that? Your benefit is going to be you're going to have better health. You're going to be able to breathe better. You're going to be in better shape. What about taking supplements? Okay, so I know that I have potassium. So if I don't take potassium, I'm going to have leg cramps. So if every day I don't take my potassium, I'm going to suffer the consequences of that. However, if I do go out there and I take it, then I'm going to reap the benefits of I don't have those leg cramps. I feel better. My body's functioning better. Reading the Bible and prayer. If you start your day out that way, is that a positive thing that you can do in your life? Are you going to feel more focused on where you're going and what you're doing. Meditating. A lot of people do meditation and they just take that time. Going to bed at a certain time every night. So if you make a ritual and a routine to go to bed by 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever time that is, if you have to get up at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then it's going to help you feel more rested. It's going to help your next day to be more successful. You'll probably be less grouchy. You'll be more prepared. You'll be refreshed. Eating healthy. What are the benefits of eating healthy? Well, if you need to lose a few pounds, you're going to lose a few pounds. If you need to be able to have better blood sugar, you're going to have better blood sugar, better cholesterol, better everything. So what about saving money? What's the benefit? If you're a spender, then you're going to have the stress of not being able to pay your bills. You're going to have the stress of not being able to stay on top of what you need, all of your daily needs. But if you're a saver and you save that money, when an emergency comes up, you've got that money to fall back on. Saying no. That's a big one. Have you ever had a hard time just saying no? Because when you say yes to everyone else, you are saying no, but who you're saying no to is yourself. So if you say yes to yourself, then you have a stronger stance to say no to other people. To say no, you know what, I'm not going to participate in those kinds of activities. I'm going to focus on what I know I need and what I need to get done in my life first and foremost. Family dinners. I had family dinners very often. We would sit at the table, all of us sat there, and it was a wonderful experience growing up. And that's something that is nice to be able to share with your family. And if you do that, you're going to build a stronger bond with your family. You're going to see the results that you're committed. Hey, Kristen, hey, Karen, to spending that time with them every day at dinner time. That you're making that time, that you're making the meal, and it's a family thing. It's a priority in your life. How about garbage in, garbage out? So, TV, books, relationships, interactions, jobs, everything in your life. If you put negative things in, you're going to get negative things out. So be conscious of what that is. So if you could just pick one habit that you change at all, and just pick any one habit, whether it's improving your lifestyle by taking supplementation, which I do. I believe in. By the way, I am the ketone dealer. I love what I do. I love helping people. So if I can put some positivity in someone else's life, my reward for that is seeing other people's lives changed. I think that is the greatest thing that you can do. But if it's just taking a short walk, if it's just making your bed, that might be the short little thing that you can do that's going to make that part of your day be a greater success. So just pick one. So there's a book out there, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. We are highly effective irregardless. So we're either highly effective of negative things, not making change, or getting stuck in ruts, or we're highly effective at creating change, at being prosperous, at being successful. And success is measured in a lot of different ways. My definition of success is that you can be content wherever you're at, and you have a plan to go somewhere else in your life that is a healthy plan, not just for you, but for everyone around you in your life. So the first thing you want to do, the 7 habits of highly effective people, be proactive. If you're reactive, that's not going to be a positive thing in your life. If you just get up and start your day and whatever comes in front of you and whoever asks you to do anything, and it just starts everything rolling in a spiral. However, you're proactive and you say, you know what, I'm not going to put my phone by my bed because that's not going to run me as soon as I wake up. I'm going to put my phone in the other room and let it charge. And when I wake up, I'm going to follow my morning routine. I'm going to read my Bible. I'm going to go to prayer. I'm going to do meditation. I'm going to make my bed. I'm going to, whatever it is, organize my list of to-dos for today. So start your day, get into a good state of mind, and prepare yourself. Listen to a positive podcast. Read a book. early morning, just read part of a book. And a lot of these, hi Pamela, a lot of books out there are on habits that are absolutely good tools. Find solutions, don't focus on problems. So when you wake up in the morning and you're proactive, you're already creating a mindset of you're working on solutions, not problems. You're creating solutions. The second thing is you want to begin with the end in mind. So every day you start your day, you're going to start your day out knowing this is how I want to do my day. This is how I want to feel today. This is what I want to accomplish today. So you set your mind to your goals and an ideal to pursue those. Put first things first. Don't let your top priorities get run down on the list of things to do. So if you say, like me, I love doing live videos, so I'm going to make a live video a priority. Last night, it wasn't a top priority, so last night at midnight, I'm doing a video. So I let other things kind of take precedence over that, and it just snowballed throughout my day. Whereas today, I woke up and I set my mind on something positive. I did my devotion, and I've listened to a positive, motivating focus of today. So putting positive things in my morning. And then one of the things that I want to do is I want to pay it forward and put positive things in other people's lives this morning and motivate you guys and say, hey, you know, let's pay attention to what we're doing every day and let's make it a great day, regardless of what we face. There's people out there that are facing death, that are facing sickness. Maybe you are taking care of a loved one, but still, if you wake up and you're in that situation, wake up and start your day for yourself. Take those few moments just for your own self and set that aside. Think win-win. It's number 4. So you have to start out with a positive mindset that if I do X, Y is going to happen. If I, read my Bible, I'm going to put some positivity in my life. If I immediately answer my phone and go to my phone checking messages and voicemails, then I'm going to be responding to what everyone else wants of me, what everyone else requires of me. But you have to put yourself first. You ever been on an airplane? And what is the first thing that the airplane flight attendant is going to teach you? Hey, Margot, the flight attendant is going to teach you that you're going to put that mask on yourself first, because you're no good to anyone else if you're drowning. So you have to put yourself first. So you have to be a priority to you. And if you're a priority to you, then you can make other people a priority as well. But if you're not your own priority, then everything else is going to fall on the wayside. You're going to get stressed out. And I guarantee you, with me trying to live the keto lifestyle, my trigger for whenever I fall off track is whenever I get stressed out, I get overwhelmed, and I just say, whatever, I'm just not dealing with it. The next thing is seek first to understand and then to be understood. So if someone says something to you, you want to make sure that you understand what it is they're trying to communicate to you, whether they're saying what they're saying, and repeat it back to them and say, so what I'm hearing is blah, blah, blah. So someone just says, you know what? I've had it. Yes, it absolutely is one of the most difficult things. So sometimes what we hear is not actually what someone else says. So we have to really define that. And someone says, I'm so overwhelmed and frustrated. And so you have to say sometimes where you're at. You say, you know what I'm hearing is you got a lot going on. And I get that. I understand that. Hey, Amanda, I get that. I understand that. How can I help you to not feel so overwhelmed? Or is there something I'm doing to contribute to that? What can we do? And you have to understand what the person is. Oh, yes. That is a great way to wake up in the morning, Pamela, is knowing that you wake up and you have your health and you have a whole day ahead of you. And whatever unfolds in that day is completely up to you as to how you handle it. It's all in how you handle every situation that you encounter. So the next thing is to synergize. I mean, use everything and everyone in your world and around you. People at work, your relatives, your relationships, your home, everything. So today my goal is to synergize. So I'm going to synergize my home. I'm going to get my home in order. Because do you know, whenever your home is chaotic, hi Eileen, when your home is chaotic and disorganized, that makes your mind chaotic and disorganized. So you ever went and you just like said, okay, I'm going to tackle this laundry, or I'm going to tackle this room, or I'm going to do my spring cleaning. And when you were done, you just felt amazing. It's like, yes. So that's one of the things that I want to do today. That's my goal. So change one thing. Maybe you can make every Saturday, hey, every Saturday morning, I used to have I still have that best friend that I grew up with. And when I spent the night with her on a Friday night, without fail, every single Saturday morning, we were getting up and we were helping her mom clean that house, top to bottom. Her mom worked during the week, her dad worked during the week. So Saturday morning, we were going to do those chores, get them done, and get them out of the way. So there you go. That's exactly what you're doing now. And you're also putting some positive energy in your day, Amanda, by listening. So if you've gained something from this and positive energy in your day, share it out to someone else. Maybe someone else can get some positivity in their life. And yes, our lives are so chaotic sometimes. And the best way to stop that is just stop. Sometimes we just have to stop and say, okay, and what priorities? Like we said, first things first. What do I have to do? Well, the very first thing, Margot, that we need to do, especially as women, is we need to say, okay, I got to put me first. I have to put myself first. I have to feed myself. Thanks, Amanda, for sharing me out. I have to feed myself. I have to fuel my soul. I have to build up my energy, because without that, I'm no good to anyone. I'm no good. Hey, Missy. I'm no good to my kids. I'm no good to my parents. I'm no good to my church. I'm no good to my peers. I'm no good to anyone. Because when you're overwhelmed, you get angry, you get irritable, you get detached. Hey, Heather. You get so out of sorts that you lose a focus. So you have to maintain a focus. So start your day out with one thing. Oh, I'm so thankful of that. I enjoy doing it. I love doing it. What if you're what if you live with a narcissist? Well, if you live with a narcissist, you need to research those individuals. The biggest thing that I have learned with narcissists is do not engage. Just try your best, because that's like their ultimate goal, is to engage. And so change one thing. Don't try and overcome everything all at one time, but just try not to engage. Try to turn things around. And you know what? Some people I have found, and men are especially good at this. So have you ever seen people that answer a question with a question? Yes, men are notoriously good with that. So I've found that when I try to do that with other people, sometimes maybe I'm feeling like they want to take me in a direction I don't want to go in. If I ask them a question, instead of being on the targeting end where I'm answering their question, I just throw another question back at them that kind of can change the whole course of the conversation. And sometimes it's just as simple as changing your environment. Go take a shower, go for a walk, go say, let's just change whatever this situation is that you're in the moment. The easiest, quickest way you can change. A phone call that's stressful, that is really easy to change. You just have to say, you know what? I hear you. I've got something I've got to take care of right now, but I promise you I'll get back with you. And the thing you have to take care of is you. That is absolutely the thing you always have to take care of. Number one. The number one thing you always have to take care of is yourself. And you have to keep that in front of your mind. That's not being selfish. That's actually being selfless. Because if you're taking care of you and you're in a good mindset, you're in better condition to take care of someone else. They teach that whenever you're out there as a lifeguard. So if you're a lifeguard and you're going out there to save someone else, you can't put yourself in jeopardy. Hi, Deborah. So the key to success in your own life, in anything, hey, Tabitha, in anything it is that you're trying to accomplish, make yourself a priority. If you're not a priority to you, you cannot expect other people to put you as a priority, because you're not a priority to your own self. Just like if you don't love yourself, you can't expect other people to love you. Hey, Cherie, good to see you. So it's always about where you're thinking about yourself. How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel that you deserve to be treated a certain way? Are you accepting those negative behaviors? If you're accepting those negative behaviors, then that just continues to move forward. So you have to set your precedents. You have to set your standards. You have to be in charge of you. And so you can't change other people. You can't change other situations. Hey, Deborah, you can only change you. So if you reach inside yourself and say, what one thing can I change today? All right. So what one thing can I change today? Even if it's just cleaning the kitchen. It's one area of my house that is cleaner. Even if it's sorting socks. Hey, Ruby, those socks are sorted. Even if it's, okay, I'm going to clean out all my clothes that don't fit me now. Yay, I have some of those. By the way, let me share this little moment with you guys. My son bought me some sweatpants for Christmas. He's like, Mom, I don't think they're going to fit. I returned them, but they said I did it online. They said I didn't have to send them back. So do you want to try them on? Okay, so these sweatpants were extra large. They fit. They fit. They're a little short, but they fit. I'm like, what? And I was in a 3X, so I am super happy about that. So changing one thing in my life, which was I drink ketones. I use supplementation of vitamins. I eat a low-carb keto lifestyle. Changing those things are changing not just my appearance, but they're changing me on the inside. They're giving me a greater outlook, a stronger stance. Changing the fact that I follow the Lord in my life. I read my Bible and I pray. That gives me a stronger spiritual standing that I can handle more things that are brought against me. Changing the fact of, oh, I don't put any makeup on, or I'm going to put my face on and I'm going to get where I'm looking the way I want to look and feeling great. I'm going to start my day off, and so I'm going to do it in a positive way. Each one of you have listened to this today. You have already taken a step in a positive direction. So, whoop, whoop, go to you. You know, go girl, get it done today. Get one thing done. It doesn't matter what that one thing is. Because once you create a habit in your mind will automatically start taking those habits on. So whatever you do. So if it's you read your Bible every day, that habit is going to take a life of its own. It'll just become second nature. If you're drinking ketones every day, that takes a life of its own. If you're drinking a Diet Coke every day, that's a habit. I have replaced. Now, let's talk about replacing habits. So if you have a habit you're trying to quit. So if someone tries to quit smoking, for instance, maybe they're chewing gum. So chewing gum is a better thing. Instead of drinking Diet Coke, I drink Zevia. So sometimes when you have a habit, you'll want to replace that bad habit with a positive habit. So instead of snacking on chocolate bars and donuts, I'm going to snack on olives and cheese and, not for dairy-free people, of course, pickles and cucumbers and all those avocados, all those good little snacks. Instead of going and eating a bun that's full of carbohydrates, I'm going to pay a little bit extra and I'm going to get my low-carb bagels, my zero-carb bagels, and I'm going to use those for my bread. So it's all about creating new, better habits. So when you want to stop one habit, you're going to create another better habit behind it. So I hope you guys will drop me some comments as to what one thing it is that you think that you can do today and that you could maintain that you want to see results in the future. So what one thing? Is it saving $5 a week? You could save $5 a week. 5, 10, 15, 20. So in a month, you'll have $20 saved. So in 10 months, you'll have $200 saved. So if you make one small change, that will flow over to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Oh, I love Zevia. I will tell you what, I got it. Earth Fare has it. Whole Foods has it. Amazon has it. Food Lion has it. Bilo has it. I haven't found it at Walmart yet, though. But it's a little hard to find. But if you can't find it out there in the stores, you can definitely find it on Amazon. So if you want to change things in your life, there's no time like the present. So I'm going to get off of this video and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do some organizing and I'm going to do some straightening up and I'm going to appreciate what I do have today. And I appreciate all you guys watching. If you've enjoyed this in any way, shape or form, please share this out to your friends. Heather, kudos for you. You're getting back on the keto train. It is so hard when you fall off to get back on it. Because I'm going to tell you guys, this is the moment of honesty. So yesterday I got very frustrated and overwhelmed and blah, blah, blah. And I broke down and I ate a piece of pizza. Sure did. And then I ate another half. So I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Well, I've got my other habit. I drink my ketones and I'm going to get my body back in ketosis. Now, it's not a nutritional ketosis, but I can already feel my body is in ketosis right now. And in being that way, my body's going to get in a natural state because I'm not going to go back to eating that carbohydrate. See, carbohydrates, the more you eat, the more you want. The more you eat, the more you want. So I had to stop it right there in its tracks and do something different right away. I made my coffee extra special this morning. I used that really good European butter because it has that high fat, which is real satiating. Put some coconut oil in there and some heavy whipping cream. And I'm not hungry a bit. And I have my ketones. I'm not hungry a bit. I feel good. I have my focus. I've started my day off in a great way. And I look for great things to continue forward from here. I had cake and ice cream because I know it is so easy to do. And that's exactly why I drink ketones, Heather. Because in doing that, it helps me get right back on track. Right back on track. Because the carbs are super addictive, Margot. Absolutely. And the more you eat, the more you want to eat. But I find what works for me and what has created my weight loss and my energy improvement and my mental clarity and my better mood and my better sleep. All of that has come from me creating the habit of adding ketones into my life. And that's worked for me. If you want a trial pack of it, send me a private message. I'll be glad to help you with that. But after doing them for day 4, I was sold on it. It was for me. Yeah, you have a cookie, and then the next thing is you're having cake, you're having ice cream, you're having pizza, you're going through the drive-thru. I know sometimes, well, probably 2 months back or a month back, as soon as I would mess up the least little bit on keto, I would find myself a drive-thru and I'd get right in that thing. And I had to get out of that mindset. Like, once you mess up a little bit in the normal run of things, it knocks you out of ketosis and you got to start all over and it takes weeks to get back. It doesn't with me because I do use exogenous ketones to help me to get back into ketosis and to get my body into ketosis. Now, I may not be burning as much fat as I want to, as I would be in a natural state of ketosis, and that's the difference. But once I get back to the natural state, I'll do that. But in the meantime, this is helping me not crave the carbs. This is helping me not overeat. This is helping me not be hungry. This is helping me to have my energy, to have my mental clarity. So there's so many other benefits tied to this. And a lot of people are like, well, if you just want to pee out ketones, good luck for you. I'm here to tell you, if y'all think that, you are so incorrect. It is a life changer. Even if you just get a trial experience and try it for yourself, see for yourself. And Heather, I am so sorry that once you get yourself, and this video is for you, you need to put yourself first. You need to get yourself into a home. You need to visualize. Now, this is the key. When you need something or you want something in your life, visualize it. Heather, what kind of home are you looking for? Is it an apartment? Is it a house? Is it a mobile home? Hey, Marla. Is it a tiny house? Is it a big house? Is it with your family? What color is it? Is it 2-story, 1-story? Is it big, little, small? How's it decorated? How many bedrooms does it have? How many bathrooms does it have? You visualize that. Write it down. Make it, a visual thing. And then how do you get there? What's going to take me to get there? How did I get where I'm at? I understand where you're at, Heather. I have been in that situation. So how did I get there? I got there by doing X, Y, and Z. So I'm not going to do those things anymore. I'm going to do some other things. I'm going to make some changes. Make one positive change, and you'll see your life unfold. And I'm going to tell you what. I had a home, I had a trailer, and it was decent. And my life was a total wreck. I didn't get the bills paid. Ended up losing it, getting evicted. And my life went on a downward spiral. I went to prison. I came home. My parents set me up in this camper. I'm happier than I've ever been in my whole life. Yes, your thoughts become things. So choose the good ones. Absolutely. So living in a smaller means, I'm able to have financial freedom. I have the money if I want to buy something, that I'm able to do a little bit more of that now. Whereas I'm not strapped with $1,200 a month. Now, granted, I have small space here to work with. You guys see this all the time when I'm on video. But that's okay. I'm willing to make that sacrifice every single day to get where I want to be. So you make small sacrifices. So is it a sacrifice for me to get my lazy butt up and go in there and clean? Yes, because I hate doing it. Is it a sacrifice for me to get up and go for a walk out there? Absolutely. It's rainy, it's wet, it's nasty. Don't want to do it. But if you do the things sometimes that you don't want to do, it will take you to places that you've never been. So you guys have heard the statement before. If you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you've always gotten. So make a change. And, I think everything starts with a thought. And the Bible speaks clearly about take every thought captive. That means when you have a thought that comes in your mind, all right, let's just take a simple one. Oh, I'm not good enough. Okay. So what are you going to do with that thought? Give me a thumbs up if you've ever thought you weren't good enough. You ever felt less than? I know I have. So now in my life, what is important to do, camper living is awesome. It's amazing and I love it. What you need to do with that thought is, I'm not good enough. You say, whoa, I am good enough. Because we all think those thoughts, we can't help what pops in our mind. Then audibly say, you know what? I am good enough. I may live in a camper, but that's okay. It's awesome. I'm loving it. I'm owning it. You know what? Another thing is, I used to hate my name, Marsha. Do you know how many times people have walked up to me and said, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha? And I used to hate it. I was like, oh my gosh, if they say that one more time. Now, it drove me nuts. But you guys know, how do I start my videos? Every time, I own it. Hey, it's Marsha, Marsha, Marsha coming at you live from her little humble abode. So, own everything, because there was nothing wrong with my name. What was wrong was the way I thought about it. There was nothing wrong with my name. I changed it to the Hawaiian version, Malinka. Malinka, Malinka, Malinka. And Malinka liked to drink so she don't do that no more. I'm Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. I'm owning it. I'm owning everything in my life where I'm at. And if there's something in my life that I don't like, that I don't want to be at, then I have to change it. I am the only one that can change anything in my life, and you are the only one that can change anything in your life. Now, you can't change other people, but you can change yourself. You can change your own circumstances. Say you're living somewhere, you're living with someone that you don't want to be. Maybe you can't change that today, but you can work towards a goal. And hey, Tanya, I love you, sister. You work towards the goal of getting where you want to get, being where you want to be. And visualizing that is amazing. And I'm going to challenge you guys. I don't know how many of you are praying people, but I'm going to tell you this. Pray a prayer today. Lord, show me opportunities that you have around me. Let me see them. Let me see where you're working in my life. And pray something very specific. Very specific. Something easy, pray that maybe a certain person might call you, or you might get encouragement from somebody, or something like that. Because pray that prayer and see what happens. And then send me a private message and let me know what happened in your day today. Because I'd love to hear about that. I'd love to hear how your day was changed today because I've put something good into your life. That I took the time out of my day to invest in myself and help me to be a better person by investing in you. So you've already had me sitting here investing completely in you. And if only one person showed up to see this video today, and it's only you that have benefited from it, then I've done a job well done today, because I felt like I needed to do this. Yes, God blesses us every single day for sure. So if you feel inspired by this, share it out. Inspire someone else. You never know what one action is going to change someone else's life. Maybe the person that's taking your order or ringing up your groceries or that you run into in while you're shopping, maybe that person, yes, blessings come in hardship for sure. Maybe that person's having a bad day and they're being rude to you. But just think, how you respond to that rude person. You could be rude back to them, or you could do a nice gesture to them. However you feel it, you could turn things around. Maybe the person in front of you is having a hard time and doesn't have the last change they need to make their purchase, and you could just throw that on yours. And Heather, I absolutely agree with you. Right now, you don't have your apartment, but getting out of that apartment, I'm sure the situation was a hardship situation that it brought you through, and that happened. But out of that hardship, if we look at that, that's a blessing. Then God can open doors of opportunity for where he wants you to go. Sometimes he lets us experience hardship in order to help us to grow and to develop and be able to move on to the next best thing, because he wants the best things for us in our lives. So I want the best thing for everybody who's come and popped on today. And I don't even know where this video is going to end up or who's going to end up watching this video, but maybe whoever you are sitting there right now, hey Pam, you needed to hear this. You needed to hear that you are good enough, you are smart enough, you're talented enough, you're brave enough. Hey Tara, there's something that's holding you back, that puts you out of your comfort zone. Maybe you don't like speaking in front of people. Maybe getting up and doing something that you've not done before is going to inspire you to do just one little more thing that's going to make you a little uncomfortable. It's going to make you grow. It's going to make you be better. Because if you never get outside of your comfort zone, you're never going to go to that next level. So if you want your life to take a different path, then do something different. Do something today that makes you uncomfortable. Do something today that is outside of your normal character. Do something brave. Go on Facebook Live. Do your own live video. Yes, God always draws us closer to him. So if you've never done a Facebook Live, just get yourself in the mindset. Hey, Tracy, get your mindset straight and say, you know what? I'm going to do a Facebook Live. I might inspire someone today. I might encourage someone today. I might share a recipe. I might share a cooking experience. I might share a craft. I might share a talent. There's something that you have that is of value to another person out there. So someone else could gain value. Hey, Layla, someone else could gain value by one small thing that you share on Facebook, or if you go on a Facebook Live. But everything that you share, everything that you do, every action that you create is a reaction from someone else. You may not even see it. You may not know it. You may not experience it. But this video is affecting someone else's life today. This video, hey, Justin. It's been so long since I've seen you. So this video is putting me in a vulnerable position that I have shared with all of you guys. The fact that, you know, I was an alcoholic, I was a drug addict, I went to prison. That's a lot of information to share with people. But maybe somebody else is out there experiencing that and thinking they're not worth it. They're not valuable. Hey, Jackie, that they're less than, that, you know, your weight's holding you back, or your education's holding you back, or whatever it is that you think. Oh, I'm not going to sing on a live. Tanya, I'm not going to sing on a live. Not yet. Whatever it is you think is holding you back, that's just you holding you back. The only thing that will hold you back in this lifetime is yourself. And remember that. If you're willing to go the extra mile, if you're willing to take that brave step and do that next thing, then you will see something different happen. So if you just are willing to make one change in your life, message me today. Let me know what that change is that you're willing to do. And of course, as always in my videos, if you want to see the ketone dealer and you want to feel better in your life, definitely. If you ever look on my page, you will see 3 things. Well, 4. Family and friends is 1. Jesus is definitely going to be there, and ketones. So that's what my life is all about, and I feed and fuel off of all of that. Those are the great things in my life. Because I don't know. See, that's that self-talk. I don't think I can do it. Well, I don't know. My voice is a little raspy today. I'm making excuses, aren't I? You're making me real uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. So, I am holding back, aren't I? Silent night, holy night. That's all you're getting. I jumped out of my comfort zone. So there you go. You got those. So Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope you're doing well. If you want any information on anything that I've shared today, or you need a little bit of help or a little bit of guidance, just hit me a private message. If we're not friends on Facebook already, please friend me. I love to share positive things and put positive stuff into other people's lives. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you share it out lots. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. I just gave you a little bit, right, Heather? Just a tiny bit. It was great talking with you guys today. I really, really, truly enjoyed it. And I hope that I inspired you guys. You guys certainly have inspired me. And I feel blessed to have been part of your morning this morning. See, I did do it. And I just stopped all the excuses. I just did it. I did do it. So God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. You guys have a wonderful Saturday and be blessed and look for those blessings. I love you all and see you on Facebook. Bye, guys.